Hey guys, welcome to the Bamgboshe Happy Hour. Let's talk Big Brother season 27. Today is day 30 in the Big Brother house, and it's also August 6th. Now, before we begin, guys, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and comment down below to this video, to this channel. We appreciate you guys so much. And don't forget to check out our regularly scheduled Bamgboshe Happy Hour podcast, which I co host with my mom, the lovely Naomi. And so we'll be uploading those episodes here as well. Okay, so where do we begin? So Mickey is the current HOH after she took it from Rylie. On the block is Rylie, is Keanu and Jimmy. Not Jimmy. Oops, did I tell something? I wasn't. Well, he is on the block now, but it was Keanu, it was Kelley, and it was Rylie. Keanu won the power of veto, so of course he took himself down, and we know that Mickey put up Jimmy, which has caused the house to be in turmoil. But that's a whole nother story. There's a lot of stuff going on tonight. Just remember, guys, there is a new episode tonight. We will get to see the veto, and we also get to see the nominations, and it's a 90-minute episode on tonight. All right, so this is my weekly power rankings, my tier rankings, and so I have 3 tiers. On the bottom is the Hooch ranking, and the Hooch ranking is for people who are actively doing things to jack up their game. The premium is people aren't really doing things to jack up their game. They're either playing a pretty decent game and just kind of like being passive, or they're having a combination of doing some things that aren't completely right, but doing some things that are really, really good. So it balances itself off. And then we have top shelf, and top shelf means that you are working the game, you're active, you're doing things to help yourself and to help your alliance and to help you set yourself up forward in the game. Like you're moving like weeks on. Okay, so just spoiler alert, guys. Not a lot of people are playing good games in this season of Big Brother. And in particular, this week has made me look at everybody a lot differently. Now, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but every season, we know we always see the house guests where, they get a little house crazy, stir crazy, and sometimes they say things that are inappropriate, and sometimes they appear to be like mean. I'm seeing some things that are coming from people who I had called my favorites that I'm really not liking. For example, Mickey and Morgan seem to be giving off mean girl energy. I'm seeing some things that seem to be really kind of mean spirited toward gay people. It appears, listen, I don't know what the intentions are, but I don't like the undertones. I respect everybody's religion. People have the right to believe and to practice whatever they want to practice. I don't think that you should hold your religious beliefs over another person's religious beliefs. I'm seeing, or non-existent religious beliefs. I'm starting to see some of that in the house. And I don't know. And I'm seeing like someone who I thought was like really sweet, Ava, and she just is changing as well. So I don't know. I really just don't know, guys. But anyway, besides that, let's move on to our tier ranking. So we're going to start off with I'm not doing alphabetical order. So Jimmy is on the block. Jimmy is definitely a hooch. Jimmy has not, he didn't do anything so much in this week that made him go on the block. This is just from past weeks and past behavior that has caused him, unfortunately, to be on the block. But he should not be on the block due to his allies, that is Mickey and Morgan. That's just crazy. And then I'm seeing the things from Mickey and Morgan that makes me think that they didn't even want to really deal with him because he's not playing from a place of faith or something to that effect. This is according to them. Just really ridiculous. So he gets a hooch because he had a bad HOH from week 2. Catherine isn't really doing anything. She's just there and having to deal with Rylie. She gets a hooch. Keanu, he gets a hooch, but he's not really a high hooch at this point. He's sort of somewhere in the middle because he's not really He's just being Keanu. He's not performing worse than he has in the past, but he's a little bit better, but he's still at the Hooch level. I'm sorry. He can win competitions, doesn't have much social game, but he makes everything entertaining. But he's still a Hooch for me. Kelley. Kelley, I'm feeling bad for Kelley. Kelley is her birthday this week. She turned 30. I think today she actually turns 30. And, I don't like how she's been playing the game, but I also feel a little bit bad for her because I think that people look at Kelley and don't really treat her the way she should be. And we heard Morgan and Mickey saying she didn't deserve a birthday celebration, which of course she did. They got her some cake and some, booze, but she just hasn't done much for her game socially. And when you think that she's turning a new leaf, all of a sudden she goes back to the same old instigating. And who's your real ally? You can't trust Vince. Anyway, she still gets a hooch. Lauren. And Lauren gets a hooch too. Lauren isn't doing really anything in the game. I'm sorry. I know like she's not like a low hooch. She's like a high hooch. Okay. Mickey, who had been playing at one point at a high premium, almost top shelf level, is the lowest. Her and Morgan are tied for the lowest of the lowest hooch level this week. They have actively put someone on the block who was in their corner, who supported them. Yeah, Jimmy's messy, but leave that mess for someone else. Now he was your shield. Now he's gonna come like after you if he survives this week. Morgan, same thing. I'm really disappointed in Morgan as well. Like Mickey seems to have like a crush for Rylie. Morgan, we know how she feels about Zach, and she's always like crying and crashing out and all this other stuff. Grow up, grow up, grow up, grow up, grow up, grow up. Rylie. Riley's a hooch too, but Rylie may have outsmarted Mickey this week. Will is a hooch because Will doesn't do anything. Will absolutely does nothing. And now he's like, he trash talks Mickey. He trash talks Ashley. Ashley is his biggest ally. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. In the middle tier this week would have been Ashley because Ashley was not my favorite person in the beginning, but Ashley's reads aren't that bad. She's socially awkward, but she's very smart. And I'm rooting for her in a house that has gone bananas. Rachel. I love my girl Rachel. Rachel has the guts to put up Vince, doesn't really care for Vince. I want her to win head of household so freaking bad. Now, I had Ava like in heading towards my top shelf tier. I have her in the premium now. But I don't even know what to say about her because I'm seeing some things from her that aren't making sense. Like she's not giving information, she's oversharing information between Ashley, then going to Mickey, then Rachel, then Zach, then Vince, and all of these people aren't together. So I don't know where her loyalties lie. And I think she's going to put herself in a position where people start to look at her. So, yeah. Going into this, she was a premium. So I'm going to give her a low premium. Now, high premium, we have kind of Vince, even though Vince talks too much, he's talking so much, he can't say no. He needs to know when to say no to some of these alliances that he's agreeing to be a part of when he has no loyalties to anyone, including who I thought was his number one, Lauren. I don't know if he even has loyalties to her. Zach is probably playing the best game right now, although he needs to be very careful. He still has that bribe. And if Jimmy goes home, that's good for him. That's pulling more people over to him and Vince's side. And people still like Zach. Like was it Jimmy that told Ashley? I think Jimmy told Ashley that Zach said that he would put her up if he wanted a household, and that tore Ashley to pieces, and she just didn't believe it. And so Rachel told Jimmy to go back and tell this girl that that's not true. So that's where Ashley's blind side is. But Zach is playing the game so well that someone that he wants out of the game is like doesn't believe it and was crying, like thinking that it couldn't possibly be true. Like, okay. So anyway, as you see, I don't have anyone on the top shelf this time. Most of the people are Hooches. The bet person playing the best game right now is Zach, followed by Vince. I'm so sick of these people right now. I really am. I'm gonna need them to get it together, get their personalities up better, or else they're gonna lose a fan this season. Because I'm not like all my favorites, I have no idea who to root for except Rachel, and I don't want a two-time winner. Rachel and Ashley, I was rooting for Ava. You know what? Rachel, Ashley, and Zach right now. That's who I'm going to root for. Because Vince is just playing the middle too much. He like Zach, I think his loyalties will lie with Lauren, if possible. Like, I don't know. Anyway, guys, let me know who do you think is gonna get evicted? Do you think Jimmy is gonna go home no matter what? If Jimmy wins the blockbuster, who do you think will go home? Will it be Rylie or will it be Kelley? Just kind of want to know, who do you want to go home? I don't want Jimmy to go home. I want Rylie to go home, but that's just probably not going to happen. I think it's virtually no chance that Rylie goes home. Anyway, guys, like I said, want to hear your thoughts. I'll be back again tomorrow at the end of the eviction to let you know my thoughts on what went down. Thank you again. I'll see you soon. Bye.